Hello. Well, it's a Tuesday on June, I think it's the 13th. Anyway, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, getting out of bed wasn't so easy this morning. I don't know why, but it was kind of that feeling of, oh, I don't want to repeat the same old, And we need things in our life. We need, spice, motivation. And my motivation right there, laying in bed, was I just opened my eyes and saw the number seven in the pattern of my own blanket. And I thought, yeah, I need to work on the seven. And I finished a book called Safe Places. I don't know. I think I do actually. Hold on a second. So I just reached over. It looks kind of like that for now, but I'm having Safe Places. I'm having some artwork done to it and editing. I've been working on this book since last fall. This is my copy, and you're not getting it. It's been costing me almost $13 a book, and I passed out a bunch just to get a little bit of feedback and some help. My daughter has called in and helped me out with some editing and correcting. I tend to be more like a text writer anyway. But this morning I thought there are 5 things I'd like to do right off the bat today, and it's 5 confessions. I went to Bible school in the early 90s, and there was one class called the Confession of the Faith, confessions, and we would do confessions. So one of my favorite promises, was Isaiah 54, verse 17. Now I will savez that thing, in other words, in my own language, because the faith, when you speak life, when you're speaking something, you're applying your character and faith with it in your belief system. Now, my belief system was challenged back then, but the teacher had passed out scriptures to everyone, and I just happened he had 3 by 5 cards, and mine was Isaiah 54:17, which was exactly what I needed. And so now over the years, I've learned to quote it kind of like this: "No weapon forged against me is going to work. It's not going to work against me." See, I've already gotten rid of Bible translation here. This is my scripture now. This is my word. So right in the word itself, I'm already doctoring it up for me to grab a hold of the promise there. So again, not one weapon, not any weapon forged against me is going to work. It's not going to prosper for the enemy. But I'm going to prosper because I'm going to speak. That's my inherent right. It's my right to speak life. It's my right to speak against that thing that's speaking against me. It's our right. Now, I would read that in several translations. I had read it in many. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises against me shall fall. You know, uh, without me going to the scriptures and probably reading the King James Version, the Amplified, they're all going to twist it a little bit, not in a bad way, but to fit the need of the person's character. I'm adding my faith to that. Now, just for a real quick testimony, I had been doing that for a month, and my job that at that time was to write a chapter about that scripture. So I did. I wrote everything, and that's why I realized, okay, the enemy is going to use mind games, twisted words, you know, his that negative energy, bad images, all those things, right? And so I have to knock them down. How do we knock them down? We talk about the armor of God. Okay, so there were 5 things I was going to say. I've got 5 confessions today that are going to help me be motivated today. I'm not worried about tomorrow or yesterday. Yesterday's gone. I'm not going to borrow from tomorrow. I'm living in now, today. And I knew today I had to work on the book. I got another book I'm writing called The Seventh Day. And now that is got a ways to go. But when I saw the 7, I knew I had to get up and get motivated, get going, and plug in, and begin putting the pen to work. I know what I want to say, but writing it out is different. And what I may understand about the seventh day as well. So in this video, I may get into that just a little bit, but right now it's really about 5 confessions. So that was my first one. No weapon forged against me is going to work. It's not going to prosper. I'm going to prosper by speaking against those things spoken against me. I'm not putting up with it, okay? And that's my right. I cast it down. Now, in Ephesians 6, another one is, I put on the full armor of God. I put it on. I have on, the helmet of salvation. I know that I'm saved. I know things are okay between me and God. Now, that might sound strange to some people. Some people think he's got a big fist waiting to punish him. That's not the case here. So my confession is, my helmet's on. I cast down every imagination because of that helmet. Well, actually, it's a shield of faith. I have the shield of faith on. My faith is in motion. I cast down those things. How do you cast it down? How do you cast it down? How do you get it out? Don't agree with it. That's number one. Don't agree with it. I said, nope, I don't agree with that. I don't even have to say it sometimes because it's already activated. Nah, that's weird. No thanks. But a lot of times you do. You got to speak against those thoughts. So that's my second confession is, I cast down vain imaginations and anything that rises up against the knowledge of God. And what's the knowledge of God? I know that he loves me. I know that I'm redeemed. I know I'm blessed coming in and going out. There's another confession. I'm blessed coming in and going out. In this city, no matter whether you live in a city or a town, every time I go out that door, I'm going to prosper. That's my third confession. I am going to prosper today. Everything I put my hands to today is going to work. I'm going to prosper in that thing. Oh, another prosperity gospel messenger out to rob your wallet. Listen, to rob your wallet, I might have to chain you to a wall and line you up and come up with. I wouldn't spend my energy with that kind of thinking. No, what it is this is a spiritual realm. The enemy. What does it say in John 10? John 10 says this, the devil comes to steal. Here's your prosperity message. The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy. We don't like that, right? But Jesus said, I came that you might have life and life more abundantly. There's my fourth one. I'm going to enjoy the abundant life today. And I may steal this one from borrow, is a better word, from a pastor that quotes this a lot. He says, all my days are good days. Well, so are mine. All of my days, and today is a good day, and I'm going to be blessed today. So that's my message today. I'm going to get up out of bed. I'm going to get fed. I'm not in the red. I'm risen from the dead, and I'm putting good stuff in my head. So you be blessed today with that. I hope that motivates you to get after those things, those gifts you already have, the calling on your life. Be blessed out there today.